World number 35, Tallon Griekspoor here with us at our Tennis Channel Bet MGM desk. Tallon, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Congratulations today. You had to work through some adversity a little bit in the first set, but then you just got better and better and better after that.
Yeah, actually I started pretty well. I went up an early break. Bit sloppy after that. We played each other quite a lot lately, and I keep on losing the first set. So I was a bit too happy with the early break on, and I let it slip from there. But yeah, raised my level well in the second and the third set. So very happy with the win in the end.
You have a good all-round game. You look comfortable at the net, serve in all the different pockets, strong at the baseline. How difficult is it to gauge how aggressive to be on this surface?
No, it is tough. I sometimes feel like I have too many options to choose off, and then you keep on choosing the wrong one. So sometimes it's maybe easier to have less options, but at the same time, I think since I'm getting older, I'm also getting better at that. But it's slow conditions here, especially where we're coming from, Madrid. I think the sun helped me a lot today. I mean, I hit 16 aces, I guess, which I was surprised with myself.
Very good serving
in these slow conditions. But no, I did it well today. I felt like the center court's maybe a little bit faster than the other courts. So yeah, happy overall today.
You played some great tennis, of course, in Indian Wells. You beat Sasha there. Quarterfinals in Munich, finals in Marrakesh. Tell me about your comfortability with the clay versus a hard court or a grass court.
Well, I always said that clay was my favorite surface, especially before I came on tour. Like when I was playing challengers, I loved to play on clay. But I always said I needed a lot of matches on clay before I was getting into my rhythm. Then my first 2 years on tour, I was a bit unlucky with some injuries as well in the clay season. Didn't play too many matches. So this year I had to pull out of Miami, unfortunately. But that gave me the opportunity to go to Marrakesh. Played 4 matches there, 3 doubles. So that was actually a very good start for me on clay. Played a lot of matches since then, a lot of good matches. So yeah, I'm just getting more and more comfortable. And now I remember why I liked clay, yeah?
You beat Sasha, of course, in Indian Wells this year, but you guys played one classic match at the Roland Garros last year. When you look at that, he made the final. He was one set away from winning it. Do you look at this season as a real opportunity here?
Yeah, I do actually. I think last year I played good tennis as well, but I cut early with Sinner, Alcaraz, Zverev in a lot of tournaments. Was a bit unlucky with the draw sometimes. I do feel good. I do feel I have the level. Beating Sasha in Indian Wells was definitely a mental thing for me, and it helped me a lot. I almost got him again in Munich, but I let it slip when I was serving for the match, where he went on to win the title. So you win some, you lose some. I feel like that's tennis. If I go head-to-head with these kind of players week in, week out, that's what I want. That's where I'm coming for. So yeah, just happy where I'm at the moment, and yeah, looking forward to some more clay court tennis.
So let's take it one step further. Your self-belief sounds great. Your game sounds great. Do you do any mental work? A lot of players work with a mental coach. Is that something you do?
I mean, I have a physio. I think a lot of people have seen the clips in Indian Wells when I was playing against Sasha. He's the guy who also helps me mentally a lot. We speak a lot. But also with this, I feel like I'm 28 now. I've been on tour for quite a few years. It gets more and more natural for me. So I think it's also about aging, about realizing what's going on. But no, I do work a lot on that. I think that's also where I made a lot of progress over the last 2 years. And it also gives a lot of confidence, knowing that you're going to stay in the match for either 3 sets or 5 sets. It helps by not checking out after 1.5.
Tallon, we've had a chance to chat off camera here, but I think everyone would find it so interesting. When I see you, I see the Indian Maharaja written all over your clothes. The logo is basically the chakra, the center of the Indian flag. I had to know what this means. The story is incredible.
Yeah, it's a cool story. It used to be, it still is a very big brand in field hockey, which is very big in Holland. I think like 60-70% of the field hockey clubs were Indian Maharaja. The owner is a big tennis fan, so three and a half years ago now, he decided to start a tennis line. They took Botik and me. And I think also since that we have been playing
He got some good mileage out of it.
Well, yeah, like every slam one of us was on center court
right.
or either whatever. So yeah, they have been making very, very big steps, and it looks cool. I like it. You will not believe it, but it's a Dutch brand, even though the name says different. But it's a funny story with Bopana. He came up to me and he was like, "I need this brand."
There you go.
And
exactly.
I said, "Well, we need you." But I think for the first couple of years, they're not allowed to sell in India. Some deal there. But yeah, they're going bigger. They're going to Belgium, Germany now. So let's see where we go in a couple of years.
Looks great, Ben. You'll take on 13th seed Arthur Fils in the next round. You guys had a tough battle in Monte Carlo, 3 sets there. Similar type of condition surface, maybe a little slower here. How will you try to reverse that result?
Yeah, that was a tough match. I came from Marrakesh very late, which was on altitude, so I had only an hour of practice before that match in Monte Carlo. Still pushed him pretty far and pretty deep. Yeah. Very tough opponent once again. We played a couple of slam battles as well, which went 4 or 5 sets. He's doing really well this year, making quarters in almost all the big tournaments. So it's going to be a big challenge. Looking forward to it. Looking forward for revanche after the Monte Carlo loss. Like I said, the preparation I had there was not the best. It's a lot better here. I already have a match under my belt. He hasn't. So hopefully I can take some advantage from there and make it tough for him.
Awesome stuff, my man. Continue playing well, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you.